Imagine a place so ancient and so ambitious that even modern engineers scratch their heads in disbelief. Welcome to Baalbek, a ruined city in modern-day Lebanon, home to one of the greatest engineering mysteries in human history. At first glance, Baalbek looks like many other Roman ruins, towering columns, broken temples, and weathered stone. But hidden beneath the Temple of Jupiter lies something far more astonishing: stone blocks weighing up to 1,000 tons each. To put that into perspective, that's heavier than a fully loaded jumbo jet. These stones are part of a massive foundation known as the trilithon, made of 3 enormous limestone blocks placed with astonishing precision. Each block measures nearly 20 meters long and fits so perfectly that not even a blade can slide between them. What makes this even more baffling is the timeline. Baalbek dates back over 2,000 years, with construction beginning long before advanced machinery, steel cranes, or modern physics calculations existed. Even today, most commercial cranes struggle to lift more than 500 to 600 tons under ideal conditions. So the obvious question arises: how did ancient builders move, lift, and place stones that no modern crane can handle easily? Nearby, archaeologists discovered an even larger stone still lying in the quarry, the so-called Stone of the Pregnant Woman, weighing an estimated 1,200 tons. It was carved, partially moved, and then abandoned. Why? Was it too heavy even for them? Baalbek isn't just a Roman construction site. Some historians believe the Romans built on top of far older foundations, possibly dating back thousands of years earlier, to a civilization with knowledge we no longer fully understand. And that's where the mystery truly begins. Let's be clear, Baalbek isn't just impressive for its size. It's the precision and method that challenge everything we think we know about ancient engineering. Modern engineers who've studied the site admit something unsettling. Even today, replicating this feat would be extremely difficult, expensive, and risky. Lifting a 1,000-ton stone requires not only immense power, but flawless balance and stability. One small miscalculation, and the entire operation fails catastrophically. So how did ancient builders do it? Some researchers suggest the use of earthen ramps, wooden rollers, and counterweight systems. But here's the problem: limestone of that size would crush wood, sink into soil, and fracture under uneven pressure. Others propose sledges pulled by thousands of workers, yet there's no physical evidence of pathways strong enough to support such weight. Another theory suggests advanced lost technologies, techniques passed down through generations and eventually forgotten. Ancient texts speak of sound, vibration, or water-based lifting methods, though none have been proven scientifically. What's even stranger is the accuracy. The trilithon stones are aligned with millimeter-level precision. This suggests not brute force alone, but sophisticated planning, mathematical understanding, and surveying techniques far ahead of their time. The Romans were master builders, yes, but even Roman engineering manuals don't explain how this was achieved. Which raises an uncomfortable possibility: they didn't do it alone. Could Baalbek be the inheritance of an earlier, advanced civilization? One whose knowledge was lost to time, wars, or natural disasters? In the next part, we'll explore the most controversial theories, from ancient giants to forgotten global civilizations, and why Baalbek continues to defy modern science. As we reach the final chapter of Baalbek's mystery, the questions only grow deeper and the answers more unsettling. One of the oldest legends speaks of giants. Ancient Middle Eastern texts describe beings of immense strength who built massive structures long before recorded history. While mainstream historians dismiss this as mythology, the sheer scale of Baalbek stones keeps the legend alive. After all, when evidence doesn't fit our models, myths begin to feel uncomfortably plausible. Another theory points towards a lost advanced civilization, a global culture that existed thousands of years before the Romans. Supporters believe Baalbek was once a sacred power center, possibly aligned with celestial events. Similar megalithic construction techniques appear in places like Giza, Machu Picchu, and Puma Punku, suggesting shared knowledge across continents. Then there's the scientific wildcard: unknown physics. Some researchers argue that ancient builders may have understood principles of resonance, vibration, or gravity manipulation that modern science has yet to rediscover. While there's no direct proof, the idea that knowledge can be lost over time is not as impossible as it sounds. Of course, skeptics insist that human ingenuity, organization, and patience were enough. But even they admit one thing: Baalbek should not exist the way it does. The truth is, Baalbek doesn't just challenge engineering. It challenges our entire understanding of human history. So were these stones lifted by forgotten genius or by knowledge we no longer possess? If mysteries like this fascinate you, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share this video with someone who loves ancient secrets. Because history still has stories it hasn't told us yet.